Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I just wanted to share with you guys, this is my personal album that I'm doing. It's like a personal progress album kind of thing. I wanted to share with you guys how I have it set up and what I'm doing, what I'm going to be putting in it. Okay, so this is an album that I just got. I got it at Ross a long time ago, and I really love it. It's a post-bound album. And I've been hanging on to it because I really wanted to use it. I've gotten rid of most of my other scrapbooks because I just do the 3-ring bind albums now. But I really wanted to use this, so I thought it would be perfect. This year I am doing a kind of a more personal album. I'm going to be doing a lot of journaling in it. I'm taking a couple classes and I'm going to be putting some of that content in here, and then also there's just some things that I've really struggled with the last few years. I'm really struggling with my weight, and I just thought it would be a really good way to keep myself motivated to just do a scrapbook type album. I do journaling, I do write in journals, but it seems that I'm not always motivated, and I always tend to want to put more in there than what fits, and I thought I would try this. It's the first year I've ever done something like this, and it's definitely something that's more personal, and I'm not positive I'll be sharing a lot of it online, but I did want to share with you guys how I set it up. So, and I'm not sure that this is going to work, as I am putting paper and stuff in this. I'm realizing that this may not work, and I may have too much, and I may have to go to a 3-ring album, and I'm really hoping, I'm just really trying to hold on to this album because I love it so much. So the first thing I did is I found some paper that I wanted to use in this album. This is actually a paper stack I got a long time ago, and I actually originally got it to do some work, some fun stuff for my girls' room because their room is in owls. So, but I did use some of it in this album because the color scheme just really goes with it, and this has been sitting in my office for 2 years and I haven't used it, and so I thought it was time to just finally use it. So here is the cover, and my goal is to either put a quote or maybe a photo of myself, I'm not positive, in here. Probably more like a quote is probably what I'll do. So what I did is I just took Design A page protectors and I just put them in here. Okay, so instead of having just 12 by 12 in here, I went ahead and did the pocketed page protectors, and then I just added an extra extender in here so it wouldn't be so tight, so the pages wouldn't be in here so tight, and I was hoping that that might work. Okay, I'm not sure it will. So here's the front of it, and I was thinking about putting, if you guys follow Kathy, I'm not sure what her last name is. She's doing this class that I'm taking. I can't think of it. I'll put it up on the screen. Anyway, she does each year where she chooses a word for the year to focus on, or you know, that kind of thing, and I have, for this year, I've picked change, and so I was thinking about putting that word in here on the front here or something. So that's the title page. So I only have one page in here sort of where I've sort of started putting stuff in here because I really am not sure how this album is going to go. I'm not sure if I'll be doing it on a monthly basis. I'm not sure if I'm going to be needing more room to journal. I'm just not sure because we haven't started the new year yet. So one of the classes that I'm taking, I shared with you guys on my blog before, is this class called Move More, Eat Well, and it's by Kathy. And I just have I had an empty mini kit box. It was from the a childhood edition, and I just got it and grabbed it to put all my stuff in. So I cut up some of that cardstock, or some of that designer paper from that pad. I just cut some up into 4x6 pieces, and I stuck at the bottom here. They're just solid colors, okay? So then these are the cards from the class, and I printed them out. I printed them out on Whisper White cardstock, and I'm not big about printing digital stuff. I really wish, I wish that I could have just got these cards already printed, and I would have just paid the extra money for it, because I don't like printing at home. I don't have a great printer. I don't want to waste the ink, and I never cut them right, so they never come out like actual 4x6 cards. So I'm not a fan of it, but I did like that I was able to print off more of these cards, like instead of just having like these, instead of just having like 2 of them, I was able to print off how many ever I wanted. So I went ahead and printed all the cards today, and I cut them up, and here are some of the cards. You get, she suggests using a mini kit, which is what I used for Violet and Andrew's album. And so the way she has it set up is a little bit different because I'm using a full album. But the title page was this card, Move More, Eat Well, Jumpstart, my start date, and then it says my statement of intentions, let's do this thing. And that was supposed to be like the cover page. So then I had all these other cards. So I kind of put together my first page. I did this. This will be a photo of myself. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't started. I don't know if I'll need to do some more journaling or what. I'm also taking Becky Higgins' Real Life Project Real Life class, and I've taken that before, and I kind of have an idea of what goes into that class. And so I'm kind of thinking that I might just be doing this album sort of like a journal, what's going on each day, my, you know, that kind of thing. So I put in my title page cards, and then I have this is Daily Good Habits, and then this is my numbers for when I weigh myself and do all of that. And then this says mini goal. This is like a filler card that has a quote on it. And then this is like a 4x6 card, and it says Dear Me. And I'm assuming that there'll be some more instruction on these cards as I do the class. So I chose not to do any journaling or anything yet. Obviously, it's not even the first of the year yet. And then, of course, I want to take the class and get into the content of it to know more about it. But I thought that I would share some of the cards with you. So this says One Thing. And these aren't true 3x4 cards because I didn't cut them correctly. This says Going Forward. I just thought these were a really fun motivation for me. And then this is my numbers. I printed out a couple extra of these so that I could keep track. I loved this mini goals. One word, which I'm assuming she'll talk about more as we start the class. Here's more of my numbers. Rate your state. So I thought this was wonderful because as I'm struggling and trying to get through some of the things that are going on, I thought it would be really good to keep track of this. And then here's some of the quotes, just like the filler cards. And then this is a Who Knew. It says what has surprised you so far, and I really want to keep track of that. And then here are some weekly good habits. Again, I printed out more of these. And then this card is Daily Good Habits. And it starts, I couldn't figure out at first what this was, D8, D9, D10. Then I realized it was supposed to be day. So I printed out, when I printed out, it's a PDF document, I chose what pages to print out. I didn't realize this, so I didn't print out like day 1, day 2, day all the way through 7. And then my card up here is day 29, day 30, day 31, but I really wanted to record the habits that's up here. I really wanted to write down the habits that I want to start doing, and so I'm kind of using them a little bit different, but the great thing is I can go back and print whatever I need to print. So I really loved these Daily Good Habits. These cards are really amazing and exactly what I am in need of. So this says, this is my story. This is as of today, self-reflection. I printed out a couple extra of those. This for that. One of my favorite sayings right now is, or one of my favorite quotes right now is, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. And I'm realizing this past the past few years, I've said yes to a whole lot of things, and I really need to say no a lot more, and I really need to focus on some things that are not okay with me. And so I really loved this card. When I saw this card, I knew right away that I made the right decision in taking this class. Options for moving more, consequences. I love this. I love this. Consequences, because this is just a really, I'll probably print out more of these. I'm really big about trying to stay in the moment, and I realize I've not done that with myself over this last year. Sorry guys, this is really personal. I just haven't done that, and I just really need to get back to focusing on making some things okay. And I realize that writing it down and recording it will be the best way for me to kind of recognize it and change the behavior. My triggers and vices, and I love this because I need this. I think it will be a huge help. This is list ways you feel nurtured and cared for. This is beauty we see, beauty we hear, beauty in us. I loved that. Stuff I'm good at, beyond fitness. I loved that. This is another Dear Me. Goal blockers. I just loved the idea of these cards. There were several of them that just really, really spoke to me. How I center myself. You know, I'm not trying to be too much of a, you know, like crazy person. I'm just realizing that there's some things that I need to work on, and this class, I thought is really perfect, and I can reuse these. I thought that that would be great if at the end of the 30 days, it has really helped me. I thought I can always go back and use these cards because they're really nice. They're really simple. I just thought some of these over here I didn't cut correctly, and so I just layered with some paper. And then again, I'm just keeping them in this little box right here. And I'll just keep my stuff together. I could even throw a pin in here and then be able to do that. And I'm really not sure I will keep it in this book. I'm really trying to hold on to the idea that I will, but I'm not sure that I'll be able to. And we'll just see how it goes. I think the other reason I think that I might change to a 3-ring album is because if I wanted to add something, if I wanted to add like an insert, an 8.5 by 11 or something, or I thought if I did more journaling, then I might need more space or something. But the idea of doing an entire 3-ring album just for myself just seems a little crazy to me. I'm not sure. So anyways, that is what I'm calling my personal progress album. I don't really know what else to call it. Because it really is just something that is for me. It's something that I'll probably just even keep in our bedroom, and it won't even be something that's out for other people to read. It's really just for me. So anyways, thanks guys for coming by and checking this out with me. I hope that you enjoyed seeing it, and I will talk to you guys later.